adventurers. Welcome back to the channel. And hello, all of my returning friends. Spooky month is over. I know, I'm sad about it too. But I've promised I've got a lot of cool videos coming up this month. A couple role plays, a couple cool food tasting videos, and much more. And today, or tonight, I am going to be trying a snack that a friend actually told me about, that I thought would be fun to try. Tonight, we'll be geeking out about some snack foods that are themed. Well, yeah, I guess that are themed on or off of one of my favorite games of all time to play with people. And that is Dungeons and Dragons. I love Dungeons and Dragons. I used to play it way more when I was younger, with friends, but I still play now whenever I can. I'm not a good Dungeon Master DM, but I do enjoy playing. And a friend of whom also loves Dungeons and Dragons told me about this, which was the it's Mythical meets Dungeons and Dragons Adventurers Rations. Classic pack of exotic game snack sticks. It's basically like jerky, from my understanding. And I will say this, I'm not a huge jerky person. So I was a little hesitant, but he told me that there was some pretty good flavors in here, and that it would be a fun video. And each flavor is actually named after the classes in Dungeons and Dragons. You can see here. You can see there's the Bard, Barbarian, Cleric, Druid, Ranger, Warlock, Sorcerer, Rogue, Fighter, Monk, Paladin, and Wizard. So there are 12 different sticks, and each different stick is a different type of meat as well as a different flavor. So the Bard is buffalo-style chicken with beef stick. Barbarian is sriracha-flavored duck with beef and chicken. The Cleric is Hawaiian-style teriyaki wild boar with beef stick. The Druid is honey barbecue-style turkey with beef. Ranger is hickory smoked venison with beef. Warlock is honey ham pork. Sorcerer is habanero barbecue snack. Rogue is slow burn alligator with beef and pork. Fighter is jalapeno elk with beef. Monk is sweet and spicy beef and buffalo. Paladin is barbecue-style camel with beef, and Wizard is chipotle and garlic beef with yak. to say this right now. I've never had half of these kinds of meats. I've never had camel or yak, buffalo, elk. I've had alligator before. But, I've had venison, I think once, maybe. I don't even know. And I've had duck once or twice. But most of this I've never had, which is intriguing. That's part of why I was like, you know what? I like trying new things. You know, I don't usually eat, jerky sticks like this. But I'll give it a try, and I love Dungeons and Dragons. So, this feels gimmicky. It was, and it probably is gimmicky. It's absolutely not worth the price that I paid for this. I'm just trying this because I enjoy trying things, and this channel gives me the excuse to do so. I already can say I probably don't recommend you buying 12 sticks for how much this cost, but I will leave a link in the description if I remember to do it, so that you can check it out. Now, that being said, I do have a twist on how I want to try these. I have this little castle here that I use and that I let people use when we're playing D&D for various reasons. But I also use it to just roll the dice. Now, that being said, this is a little bit loud, so I am going to just kind of gently roll the dice like that, and whatever it lands on is going to be the stick we eat. And on my little pad here, I have all of the flavors written down from 1 to 12, and I'll be using a 12-sided die. So, that's how we're going to do this. Hopefully that's a fun addition to the video. And I guess we should just get to it. So, yeah, let's do it. Gotta be careful. Meat sticks to try, I guess, huh? That autofocus is very quiet, by the way, and quite snappy once it actually focuses. Anyway, I'm impressed so far. I'm going to be making those comments throughout this video, I have a feeling. It's a lot of meat. I also added a little cushion to the bottom of my castle, just so that when I roll it, it doesn't make such a harsh sound. Alright. I'm gonna do a snack check. Let's do it. No way. No way. We got a 1. We're actually literally going to try the first one first. Now I need to find that flavor. Rogue. Is this Bard maybe? That's Druid. Bard would be brown, right? I would think. Yep. No wait. Nope, that's Fighter. Where is the Bard? Cleric. Bard. It's this pink color. Funny enough, I get to try the pink one first. So I will say that the packaging is really cool if I can get any anything to focus. But it just looks like a Slim Jim. So, we're gonna try it, and I'll let you know what I think about it. And this one was the buffalo style chicken with beef. I am gonna say that I just never find Slim Jims very appetizing looking. Like, I don't know if you can see that, but it just looks like, I don't know. It smells fine. It's buffalo style chicken with beef. Definitely not going to say this was a critical hit. This is okay. Nothing special. Kind of spicy. Yeah, it was okay. I'll rate them at the end. Not terrible though. It's okay. It's just a little, again, I'm not like a huge spice person. But it's yummy. I'll take one more quick little bite out of it. I don't want to spoil my appetite too much for dinner though. Yeah, it's fine. Nothing fancy. Let's roll again, shall we? I just want to roll the dice, if I'm being honest. Go. No way. It's not possible. Guys. 2. Man, it's a good thing I'm not playing D&D right now, because those are 2 bad rolls. So, the barbarian, that would be, I believe, hold on, let me see. So we did bard. Cross that off. Barbarian is the next one. Yeah, barbarian. Okay, I have to find the barbarian. I don't know where that is. What color was the barbarian? Was that like red? No. I'm guessing it's this one right here. Yep, the orange one. Again, if it'll focus. Yep, barbarian. And this one is sriracha flavored duck with beef and chicken. I don't like sriracha, but we'll see. It might be okay. Looks like a Slim Jim, nothing fancy. Let's try it. Oh. Oh. Whoa. Whoa. Am I gonna need milk? Whoa. It's actually really yummy. But that spice is intense. Wow. For me. Well, we can check the barbarian off. Honestly, I should be writing my scores down because I'm not going to remember by the time I get to the 12th one. I'm going to give the bard a 6.5 out of 10. The barbarian I'd actually give like an 8. So now we have to roll again. It's just a little spicy, by the way. It's a little too much. Alright, hold on. That was not a roll. Gotta roll it. That was also not a roll. It's kind of hard to roll with these big fuzzy hands, but there we go. This one is jalapeno elk and beef. So more spice is what I'm hearing. I'm hearing more spice. This looks just so gross. I don't like the tip. It looks like, I don't know, looks old. I know it's not, but it looks like it. Interesting. Hold on. Hear the motorcycle. The elk is yummy. I really like this actually. It's not that spicy either. This is quite yummy, quite enjoyable. I also saw that this is an official Wizards of the Coast licensed product, which is kind of cool. But it actually is spicy. It's a slow burn. I'm gonna give that a... Oh wait, no, that's the cleric. I gotta find the fighter. I'm gonna give the fighter an 8 as well. It's pretty good. A little too spicy for my tastes. Let's roll again. What is that? I can't do 1 again, so gotta reroll. 12. 12, okay. 12 was the wizard. The wizard. My favorite. I always play wizards. The wizard or the bard. Those are my two that I usually go for, in case you were wondering. I love wizards. And by the way, if you guys haven't seen the Jeremy Quest lineup of merch in my shop, you should check it out. I did designs for me as a wizard, Jeremy as a fighter, or even could be barbarian, but I would go with probably fighter. And Kermit or Kirstmit as a bard, and Leonard as a paladin. I thought it was pretty cute. And you can get them in hoodie form to choose which one you like the most. But let's try this wizard. Alright. This one is very dark. It's the chipotle and garlic beef and yak. Alright. I love this. Now this is actually good. I would eat this. I mean, I love garlic and chipotle. That's delicious. And the yak. I don't really know what that tastes like. This is my first time, and it also has beef, so I'm sure it's mildly altered, but it's yummy. I think I'll give that one a 9. See, my class knows what's up. My favorite class knows what's going on. What do we get? 5. Let's see here. Will it focus? 5. Just so you know, I'm not lying. 5 is cleric. Oh wait, I gotta cross off the wizard and cross off fighter. So it's cleric, druid, ranger. Okay. You know, I don't really play rangers in MMOs or in D&D or anything like that. I've just never found little scared by this stick because I saw some like white stuff on it. I thought it was mold. I did a quick Google search. I guess it's salt deposits that just kind of form crystals. You probably can't see it, but if I die, just know I did it for you guys. This was the hickory smoked venison and beef. Yeah, there's like all these weird little salt deposits or something. Unless that. I can't tell if it's fuzzy or crystally. I'm all freaked out. Well, I ate a very small amount of it, so hopefully I'm fine no matter what. I tried it though. And it was good. Actually, this one really wasn't that bad. Hickory smoked venison was a win. Yummy. Actually, quite good. The flavor is stuck in my mouth and it's really good. So cross off Ranger, I'm actually going to give that a 9. It was delicious. I would take points off for the potential mold, but the flavor was great. Now let's try another one. Ordering food online always scares me. I don't know what I just rolled, if I'm being honest. I think it was another 9. Look at that. A 4. That's the druid, which is this one right here. It's called the nature nibble. That's pretty funny. They actually all have names, I guess. I didn't even see that. Honey barbecue style turkey with beef stick. Sounds yummy to me. Here's a little look-see at it. If you can see it. Some really loud vehicles going by my house right now. This one looks very normal. Oh, this is so good. This is a win. I'm going to give that one a 9. Oh, that's so yummy. Alright. It's going to get harder to roll something that we haven't eaten now. I rolled a 1 before. Whoa. Hold on. I'm going to bring it closer. A 3. Oh, a 3. Okay, well, we're going to roll that. That's the cleric. Which is this one. The Divine Delights. This is a Hawaiian style teriyaki with wild boar with beef. I love teriyaki. I like Hawaiian style stuff usually. This might be up my alley. This might be the only 10, even, who knows. No weird salt deposits, good. This is what I'm talking about. Take a little bite extra of that. I'm not going to give it a 10, but I am going to give it a 9.5. That's my favorite one so far. Salty, really salty, but it's got that little teriyaki after flavor. Wild boar is interesting too. I really like that one. I will eat that one. I will be finishing that for sure. Who knew cleric would this much to make it focus on the right thing. Alright. Cheers. Also, this was honey ham. That's just good eats. I like this. Simple and delicious. I actually, again, would eat that. I'm giving a lot of these 9s. Like it's a 9. It's yummy. I would eat that, actually. Okay. Sorcerer, rogue, monk, paladin. Give me a 7, an 8, a 10, or an 11. That's what we need. Nope. That's a warlock again. An 11. Okay. That's the paladin. I like paladins. That's another class I really like. Strong, but also gentle and healing. And this was, what was this? Oh, this was the camel. Barbecue style camel. This one a 9.5. Paladin is delicious. So far, by the way, the only ones who I haven't given 9s or 9.5s to is Fighter, Barbarian, and Bard. Bard got a low score because I was really not that into that one. And honestly, by the way, I might even decrease. I'm going to decrease the Fighter to 7 because that one was really spicy and I did not enjoy that very much. So I'm going to give that a 7. So now we need a 7, a 8, or a 10. The paladin is done. We gotta cross off the paladin. Come on, guys. Come on. Nope. Nope. What's that? Is that a 3? No. A 3 again. A 4. Remember, we need a 7, an 8, or a 10. That's an 8. That's an 8 if I've ever seen one. I gotta make sure my pad stays flat, otherwise it can mess with my... So we got an 8. The 8 is the rogue. I like rogues too, actually. It's not focusing now. See, I said something nice about it. Slow burn alligator and beef. I'm really scared about slow burn. That does not intrigue me. The rogue might be another low tier. I do like alligator though. Oh yeah. Oh no. I do not. Oh wow, that's really spicy. Wow. Wow, yeah, that gets a 4. That's really spicy and doesn't even have any good flavoring. Wow. Just really, really spicy. It gets worse as it sits. Yeah, I'm good. Alright, we're gonna roll the dice 2 more times. And if I can't get one of these, I'm just gonna finish it. I'll just do them without rolling. It's a 5. Do it a couple more times. Oh, is that a 7? That is. Wait, I made it fall the other way, but it's fine. It was a 7, I promise. We're gonna do sorcerer, and then the monk is last. Do you guys play monks a lot? I don't think I've ever used or played as a monk before. Alright, and this was the habanero barbecue pork. I'm not really looking forward to this one either. I don't mind this though, because it's got good flavor, unlike the rogue. It's nothing fancy. I'm gonna give it a 6. It's a little spicy. And then the monk. And the monk is sweet and spicy beef and buffalo. I'm a little nervous about that. But let's give it a try, guys. Sweet and spicy, more like bland and spicy. Disappointing. You know, I would have given that one a higher, but there was no sweet. It was just like